It's Wednesday night. It's time for Super Geeked Up. Yeah! All right. Thank you so much for watching. This is your weekly geeky pop culture show presented by Frostbite Pictures. My name is Jeff. I'm with my co-hosts Nicole and Tanya and our special pirate guest, Kristen Nedopak. We like to kick things off with the Geek Tweet of the Week.
Yes, the Geek Tweet of the Week. And please make sure to tweet in your answers to @SuperGeekedUp and use the hashtag SGU, and we'll read them live on the air. So our Geek Tweet of the Week is, what video game have you always wanted to play but never had a chance to? So, Jeff, why don't we start with you?
This is going to tie in, by the way, to our guest series later on we're going to talk about. So, it's a little difficult for me to come up with this one because I actually have played so many video games. Yeah, like all the ones I was like, no, I played it. But the one series, for some reason, I have not played much of is the Zelda series, and I don't know why, because it's totally up my alley. The one game I've only played of Zelda is the third in the series, which is A Link to the Past, which is for the Super Nintendo system, which I loved. It's a great game. But besides that, the only one I've played was Ocarina of Time a little bit, which is the Wii game, one of the Wii games, and I haven't played any other ones. So the one I would really like to play, because everyone raves about it, and Nintendo Power even said it was the best game ever released on any Nintendo console, is Ocarina of Time. So,
cool.
so that's one I would like to check out.
Cool. Tanya?
So this one's actually really obscure. Because same thing. We have a lot of video games, so I played a lot of them that I wanted. But a long time ago, I'm very much into like sim games, like Civ and all that fun stuff. I bought a game called Glory of Rome, because it's literally about building Roman cities and building a Roman empire and all that fun stuff. And you have to farm, you have to live in there. Anyway, it's a super old game. I got it really, really used, and all of my computers were too new to run the game.
Oh no!
Oh my gosh. That's a crazy problem to have.
Staring at me, and I can't play it.
Oh.
What is it, like a Commodore 64 game? Like, how old is it?
I know. No, I forget what operating system it was, but basically all of it would not load into any of my computers. I was so upset.
I have a really old computer over here if you want to try.
Next time I'm out there, I'll be like, let's just try it, just so I can see.
Kristen, what about you? What's a game that you've always wanted to play?
I've always actually wanted to play Assassin's Creed. I love fantasy games.
So good.
That one is just like historical shows and movies. You know, I'm in love with like Vikings and just everything on TV in that respect. So I've always wanted to play Assassin's Creed, but I've actually wanted to play most of all Assassin's Creed Unity, but I don't have a stupid Xbox One, so I can't.
Whoa, wait.
Xbox 60.
Why you saying?
I do.
Why are you saying stupid? Xbox One's awesome.
Awesome.
I know, so I want to like shoot myself because I'm just like, I
think she'll say stupid because she doesn't have it.
Oh, all right, I understand.
Oh, okay.
You know what's interesting? I got the Xbox One at Thanksgiving, and it came with Unity, but I still haven't played it because I've been too obsessed with Dragon Age and other games.
Oh, well, yeah, I'm playing Dragon Age right now.
Oh.
So.
Man, I gotta jump on the bandwagon. Everyone's playing it.
You do.
Yeah.
I'll try.
Hey Tanya, what are some of our awesome viewers here saying to this question? Tanya's frozen.
Few.
Oh, there she is.
So,
okay.
actually, am I frozen? Am I back? I don't know what's going on with my internet. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, so actually, just before we retweeted it out earlier, Hunter's Realm actually tweeted it like 5 seconds before we asked the question. It was like he was psychic. Always wanted to play but never have to this day is Dragon's Lair.
That's a good
game. I know that game. Anyway, Brenda Silva said GoldenEye was not a Nintendo guy.
That's a famous 007 first-person shooter, yeah.
Cool.
That's cool. Very cool. And Alistair Reevy said, I've always wanted to play Journey and Nair, but I don't own the requisite console, so much like you, Kristen. Can't play because he doesn't own
He doesn't own those stupid consoles.
Yeah, the stupid consoles.
I think for me, well, this is partly because, like, I think I told you I used to play, like, the Cool Borders game because that was, like, the only game I really had. And back in the day when it was just, like, you know, first PlayStation or whatever. And so I got like a trial game for Final Fantasy VIII, and I loved it, but like, you know, it's only like 10 minutes long or whatever it was. So I really wished I could have like gotten the full game and actually played it. I love that stuff. And then also I really enjoyed just kind of trying out Metal Gear Solid, and I really wished I could have played that game too.
You just made two amazing games.
There's too
So
many
one
to
day.
play. Can't handle
Yeah.
it.
Too many to play, not enough time.
Yeah.
What is cool though, Final Fantasy is pretty much my favorite series of all time. By the way, they've been releasing the Final Fantasies on tablets, so you can play up through Final Fantasy VI right now. I guess on your like either your Android or your iPhone,
cool.
or iPad. So that's actually a way to get them for pretty cheaply as well.
Wait,
Okay.
do you want to tell Nicole that before we're going to Vancouver?
Oh no, never mind.
Suddenly be unavailable.
Get them after we do the show in Vancouver.
I don't have a tablet, so it's going to have to wait until I get one.
All right.
Okay, fair.
So what other tweets do we have in? We have a lot of answers here.
We do. Amy Hoff actually had a couple of them. One, she said, where did it go? She said she once got a tiny Frogger game and a box of cereal, but no one knew how to put it together, so she never got to play it.
Oh.
It's really sad. And Chris Hadley says, obviously my favorite is Pac-Man, but he loved playing it, so obviously it was one he got to play. So there is a lot of people being nostalgic right now.
There's some other people.
Yeah.
Ocarina of Time and all the Zelda games are mentioning, Majora's Mask.
Yeah.
Brett Da Silva says, is it me or is at Nedopak's pirate hat in 3D?
Hi, Brett! I love Brett. Hi, Brett. Thanks for watching.
Brett's amazing. He said he stayed up just for you tonight.
Aww.
I love him. I love you, Brett.
Kristen also has the power to make herself in 3D wherever she goes.
It happens. It happens, guys. I'm just saying, you know, don't be jealous. I'm the new Aquaman.
That's better than Aquaman, man.
I don't look quite
But 3D?
Samoa,
3D man?
3D woman.
3D woman, there you go. Well, just, you know what? Can I just make up my own superhero? I mean, come on.
Of course. Well, you are pretty much a
Absolutely.
superhero already on your own.
Aww.
Yeah.
My favorite tweet of the night, by the way, I have no idea what this is a response to, but Carlos Ramirez tweets in, "Fuck yes."
What was that in respect to, Carlos?
No idea if it was because you're on the show, because we're doing Super Geeked Up, because video games, who knows?
He tweeted earlier that he always wanted to play Halo but never did. I don't know if that was...
That was after fuck yes, though. He's just so excited.
Oh. Well,
I think he's just excited.
maybe it was the Assassin's Creed. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Who knows? Carlos, tell us later.
And then also, real quick, Deepu Bhattacharya, he was on last week, right, with the Pantsless Detective, and he tweeted in that he never got to play the most anticipated Mac game ever because MS bought them and made them an Xbox exclusive. Sad face.
What game was that?
Yeah, he doesn't tell us what it is, though.
Yeah, he doesn't tell us what it is.
All right, Deepu, tweet it in. We'll reveal it later in the show.
Start
All right,
guessing, people.
Thank you for those awesome answers, folks. It's nice to see our people watching are just as big video game players as we are. All right, so...
Sorry, I had to say that.
Yes, that's the motto of the show today. Fuck yes.
I know.
So we have superhero tweets and geeky news and game of It's Like Charades, but you can talk coming up. But first, let's chat with our awesome guest and about what she's up to. So she is the creator and executive producer of the Geekie Awards and creator of new series Late to the Game. It is our good buddy, her third time on the show, Kristen Nedopak.
All right, so we have this thing where how dirty can we make the show, right? Because the last ones were pretty good. So I'm looking at you, ladies. Bring it. I'm just kidding.
Yes. Well, that's
Nicole.
Nicole is not going to enjoy that, but Tanya and I will.
Yeah. They're like, oh, it feels so sweet. No. Okay. What do
And then
So,
we talk about Arby's. We're gonna.
Don't even say anything about
All right, so Kristen, let's start with your new show, Late to the Game, which is very. So our question was kind of leading into that. Tell people about what that's about, where they can check it out, all that good stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. So, we were just totally talking about that. I I have this YouTube channel. I made these, well, you guys probably know me from the Skyrim parodies that I made a while back after playing Skyrim for like 150 hours, and I made this parody series, and everyone loved it. And I really wanted to make something more about gaming because it's kind of like some of my fans. And I just realized, like, I don't have time for games. I'm so behind on games. I completely could not keep up with all the people on YouTube that just got the games and played it and got videos out. And I was kind of pissed. So I decided, and I put this on Facebook, I said, what if I made a game? Like, I'm thinking of this idea. I want to call it Late to the Game. And what if it's a game for people that are super behind on video games? And I go back and play games I have never played before, and then I make like funny episodes, and everybody said that's a great idea, and that's kind of where it started. And this way I can take my time. I know that it might be like 2 weeks before I upload a video, but basically that's what the game is. And so I started with Dragon Age, and I actually started with Dragon Age Origins. So I really like the games that that have the, you know, awesome characters and story. But yeah, I'm so behind, but it's been really fun, and you know, YouTube subscribers are loving it, so that's super cool. So yeah, that's basically it. And it's what I do is I take my gameplay, instead of just doing like a walkthrough gameplay voiceover, I take my gameplay and then I cut in like comedic moments by me, and then I cut in random videos that I find on YouTube of like popular shows like Austin Powers or like random, you know, America's Funniest Home Videos that are just like inserts that fit at that moment. So I think in the end it ends up being pretty funny. And you don't have to be a gamer to watch it. Like, my husband does not play games, and he's like, oh my god, that's so hilarious. So encourage everybody to watch it and laugh and get my views up. So that's it. It's fun.
And where can they go watch and subscribe to you?
That's a good question, Jeff. Thanks for asking. Like, my YouTube channel is just Kristen Nedopak. So you know, and I think I spelled my name correctly down there. It's backwards. I don't know.
That's good that you can spell your name correctly. Good job.
Yeah, sometimes I haven't. You know, I just started drinking the wine out of my. This is actually one of my episodes. It's my unicorn goblet. So.
Oh my gosh.
Nicole's in love.
Isn't that awesome?
Yes.
It's purple because we talked about see my walls. Everything I own is purple.
Nicole's house.
Okay, we're just like twins right now.
You can get it on Amazon. It's not, yeah, you can get it on Amazon. I got it at a convention, but I found another one on Amazon and got like the dragon version, so we could both have one at home.
Ah, cool.
Woo.
I love that Nicole just had a mini meltdown over that.
Purple and a unicorn? You kidding me?
No, but
out.
unicorns. I'll just show you my unicorn costume that I wear for conventions that I host. It's pretty cute.
That's awesome.
We love unicorns, don't we? Who doesn't like unicorns? That's weird. That's like not liking kittens.
It's kind of like you can't trust a person that doesn't like unicorns.
Yeah! That's bizarre, yeah. I'm sure there's like a lot of young kids these days that haven't watched like all the old fantasy stuff, and they're like, unicorns? What? No.
They need to see the last.
Those kids are stupid.
Those kids are stupid. Can we tweet that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kids about like unicorns are stupid.
Selfies.
I'm gonna make a meme of you. I'm gonna get a meme going of you. That's what's gonna happen.
Okay. Great.
Yeah, that's my show. What else?
Awesome.
What else do you want to know?
So, and folks, so that's Kristen Nedopak on YouTube. If you're listening to the podcast version, that's Nedopak. So you spell her name.
Yeah, they're like, what did you say? Is that Chinese?
So, all right. So, how about also let's talk a little bit about, of course, a very huge undertaking you do, which is the Geekie Awards, going into its third year.
Yes. Ah!
I know, right? I don't know how you do it.
My hair, see these? There's like gray hairs in there. It's, oh my gosh. Yeah, we're going into our third year. I'm really excited. Okay, so by this time of the year, we don't have anything set yet, but I just have a lot of really awesome ideas. And of course, as everyone knows, we run on sponsorship, so whatever we get in kind of depends on what we can do. But this year, the plan is to have a 2-day event. So Saturday is going to be what we're calling the Day of the Creator, Geeky Fest, the Day of the Creator, kind of play on like the Day of the Doctor. And it's basically a networking event and just a really fun party that people don't have to sit down at. So brands are going to be there. We're going to have fun things. We're going to be sort of using that day to celebrate the nominees and celebrate creators. We might have panels. It's just going to be like a really big fun time so people can actually have a chance to talk to one another. And then Sunday is going to be the awards gala. And then that way, a lot of the feedback we got was that people are at the show and they can't really hang out as much as they want to because they're obviously watching the broadcast. And that's one of the reasons why we did it. And then also we needed to have more stuff celebrating the people that are actually going to be nominated. So I'm super excited about that. I have a killer team helping me out. There's like so many people helping me out this year. So I'm super excited. It's growing, and you know, I have I don't know if you guys know Colin Sweet. He's our new director of marketing, and he actually does a lot of work with San Diego Comic Fest and Comic-Con and all the conventions, and he's so brilliant. So he's actually helping me loop in the brand, and what we're actually going to be doing coming up is we are an award show by Geeks for Geeks, and so we are actually going to be asking the public for feedback on what it is that they want to see at the show. And, you know, hopefully we can incorporate it if it fits and we can, you know, we can afford it. But definitely look for that, everybody, because it's going to be on our Twitter, and it's the Geekie Awards, Geekie. But we're definitely looking to see what the community wants to see on the show and what you want to have at this event, because we want it to be for everyone. So now that we're in our third year, we're ready to sort of pull everybody in and ask for ideas. You know, we're not just like surviving. Well, we sort of are still, but so I'm really excited. Woo!
That's awesome.
I feel like I need like, you know, a birthday hat or something here.
You should.
Okay.
That's amazing.
I'm sure there is one in that thing.
Aww.
And they
I'm
can
so
check.
excited.
They can check that out at thegeekieawards.com, right?
There you go. Yeah, thegeekieawards.com. And nothing is on the website yet about the new show, but we definitely update it there. And then we have a newsletter link that people can link to, and that's like the best. Or on our Twitter, you know, we post everything on social when it happens. So yeah, we just got so many exciting things I can't really talk about yet, but it's gonna be fun.
Awesome. And folks, you could also at various times see Kristen co-hosting with me, Super Geeked Up, when we do it at various events. So, including one that we can't say, but coming up in the near future.
It's coming up in a northern city. It rains a lot that we can't talk about. But me and I'm sad the ladies aren't going to be there, but Jeff and I are going to be rocking it in this mysterious location in March. I hope everybody comes.
It's on Mars, actually. We're going to Mars to do it.
We're going to Mars. Sorry, guys.
They're doing the Mars one.
There's only room for two of us. Yeah. But all right, so there we go. Very good. So definitely subscribe to Kristen on YouTube. Check out the Geekie Awards. A lot of awesome stuff she does. Let me share some tweets that came in as we were chatting. So @Dazzle says, "Are we going to talk about these Star Wars rumors?" Yes, we are, sir. Later on, folks. If you're watching live right now, I posted a thing on our website about I want your craziest ideas for what's going to happen in the Force Awakens movies. Like, just make up the most ridiculous things you can think of. Go right now to supergeekedup.com/interact and just post them in, and we want to see the craziest ones. Dazzle's, by the way, posted like a dozen insane things, including working me into one of them in milk. So thank you, Dazzle.
Nothing wrong with that.
No, not at all. It's all good. Amy Hoff tweeted in, "That noise Nicole made at the sight of the unicorn goblet sounded like steam escaping from a tea kettle."
You know, I'm pretty talented with the sound effects, so.
I love it.
I would also like to say that Honky Tonk Buffalo is saying he's enjoying watching Jeff being washed away in like a river of estrogen right now.
Oh,
hey man,
loves it. It's always Jeff.
I do.
Come on, you know you love it.
No, seriously, look, these are like my three favorite geeky gals. I was like, this is awesome.
And I was telling him when we were talking about everyone doing the show, I said, I was like, this is like Charlie's Angels. You have a blonde, a brunette, and a redhead. Like, come on. And everybody's cute. Jeff, you kind of lucking out here, buddy.
I know. Why do you think? Why do you think I had to do that?
I'm just.
He's like,
We'll talk
yeah.
Nice. This is Jeff's Geeky Angels. All right.
Aw.
Are we developing another series right now?
Yes. We make up like a new
Enough
series every show.
Oh my god, Alistair Ruby just said this all mystery sounds like milk to me. With M-I-L-K, capital S.
All right. So let's go on to our first game of the night, Nicole.
Yeah, our first game, let's see. We are going to do superhero tweets, and we've done this a couple times before, and basically I'm going to provide a scenario, and then I'm also going to provide 2 different popular comic book or fantasy characters, and we're just going to say what we think they would tweet about that topic. So, first things first, we are going to, I gotta pull it up, I'm sorry. I have it. Wait a second. Yes, okay. So, the first topic is seeing the movie Jaws for the first time. And the first character that we want to know what they would tweet is Aquaman. And then we'll work Aquaman in our news segment, too. So, let's see. Who wants to go first? Anyone want to go first? Jeff, Tony, Kristen.
Sure. And share, by the way, we want to hear your answers, folks, on at @SuperGeeked hashtag SGU, what would Aquaman, and we're starting Aquaman, and we're going to do Ariel the Little Mermaid, just to give you guys a heads up online. Yep. What would they tweet about watching Jaws for the first time? I said Aquaman would tweet, typical Hollywood stereotyping the sea creatures as evil.
That's awesome. That's
Miners
awesome.
are not funny.
Whoa.
Stupid Spielberg and his evil Jaws. Tanya, what do you got?
Yeah.
I've got Great Neptune, a great white. Let's talk.
Yeah, that's awesome. What about you, Kristen?
You guys, mine are like so lame. So I tried really hard to come up with these ones, but they're.
I'm sure it's amazing.
Dude, you have no idea how stupid we are on the show every week. So don't worry about it.
So Aquaman.
Yeah, the amount of times that we embarrass ourselves.
Aquaman go, can I borrow that guy for a sec? Because the other surfboard is in the shop. You know,
that's actually great.
Yeah.
He usually rides whales, but he could ride a shark. Like, as a surfboard.
I know, because they're in the shop. So, you know, the whales are in the shop. I'm just saying.
That's awesome. I just said,
Amy Hoff just,
oh, hello.
All right. She was on Twitter. She was trying to share that Amy Hoff says the shark looks fake.
No,
Oh. A little bit. I don't know. I thought that was a real shark in the movie, you guys. I'm kidding. No, it's not.
Well, when you were a kid, you probably did think.
I know. But I was like, of course, I didn't want to go in the water after that. Jeez. Like, what are you thinking?
My wife,
like swimming in the ocean? No. Steven Spielberg was like, he made a lot of scary creatures for me. He's like, Mars is really cute, but the ocean sucks. That's basically what he told me when I was growing up. Talk to aliens, but don't go in the water.
Nice. Nicole, what do you got?
I just said, just give me 1 minute with this fish, and we won't even need a bigger boat.
Oh, that's good.
Nice.
I like that. I like that a lot.
All right, so moving on to Ariel.
Yes,
Little
Ariel
Mermaid.
Little Mermaid. So let's start with Kristen this time.
Okay, here's mine.
Okay.
I want to be where the fuck? Hell no. You're that human shit. Yeah, that was mine.
That's awesome.
That is awesome.
I'm going to record that later, you guys, so you can have the official soundtrack for your phones.
Yes.
Oh, my God, please do. Honky Tonk Buffalo tweets in that Ariel would say, "Hey, handsome, come here often."
Nice.
Tanya, what about you?
Maybe the shark just wants to be part of our world. Hashtag use your voice.
That's so environmentally friendly. That's cute.
Nicole?
I said, this movie has got me rethinking this whole trade my voice for legs thing. Hashtag, maybe it's better downwards wetter.
Nice.
Oh, should I? Yes.
I know.
Everything's
No, I know. But I'm just saying, like, I know.
Oh, I
But
wasn't even
think
going
about
there.
it,
It's
but,
Tanya.
you know,
I see it's all Tanya this time.
It's better, downwards wetter, take it from me. Da, da, da. You know, that song.
A lot of singing going on tonight.
I definitely went there. I don't know about you guys.
I went there.
Well, that will tie into my tweet for Ariel, which
Oh, jeez.
which I didn't think. I thought it was going to be quite of a opposite of Nicole's, but
I wasn't meaning it like that, but I just know how it
we're seeing the real Nicole is finally coming out. All right. I said Ariel would tweet, I wonder if Chief Brody likes having sex with underage girls.
Oh my gosh, Jeff.
Well, look, first off, isn't Eric way too old for her, really? She's like freaking, come on.
Yeah.
Like
14 or 16? Yeah. It's already kind of gross, guys.
Yeah, that's a good point.
She might as well go with Roy Schneider. He's a rugged looking guy. All right, so
Wow.
We have another topic, right, for superhero tweets?
Yes, we do. Our second topic is deciding, and this is also going to tie into our news in a couple minutes. Deciding whether or not they want to live on Mars, and the two characters that we're going to provide tweets for is Oliver Queen and Storm from the X-Men. So maybe we'll start with Oliver Queen. What about you, Kristen? What would Oliver Queen tweet?
Oliver could say, so Mars, what's the situation with the ladies like? Any third nipples?
Did you say any third nipples?
I did say any third nipples stuff.
Nice total
You
recall.
did hear the word nipples.
That's all I heard, yeah.
Tanya?
She's still laughing about nipples. We need a moment.
I kind of am.
We need a moment.
I kind of am. Need a moment about nipples. Oliver Queen. I just decided to become something else to save my city. Why would I leave?
That's true.
True. Jeff?
I just hope I don't get stuck in a pod with Slade Wilson.
Oh my gosh.
You gotta watch the show to know what that means. But
I said, okay, so this relates to the news story, but what's this nonsense I hear about not being able to come back to Earth? If I got off the island, I think I can find a way off Mars.
No, that's nice.
Nice.
He would think that too.
Yeah.
He would.
So our next character is Storm. Jeff, what would Storm say?
This is the one I didn't come up with anything. Actually, I forgot.
Oh, okay, that's okay. No, I know it's a little tough. Tanya.
I guess causing a red sandstorm would be cool. # new experience.
Nice. Kristen, what about you?
This one was tough. I said, Mars, psh, could you guys even at least try to challenge me? # lame.
That's good. I actually really had a hard time with Storm too.
Yeah,
Why did you come up with her then? You came
well,
up with it.
because I was trying to think of like characters that I thought could like somehow like relate to what's going on, but then as I was thinking about it after I picked it, I was like, oh, that is actually
because Storm can relate to Martians well. Or?
Well, I was thinking this was my tweet, and this is why I was thinking it. It said, "Sign me up. If it gets too hot, I'll make it rain."
All right.
Oh, that's good.
Well, Mars needs some water, man.
Yeah, so that's what I was.
What makes it livable.
She could balance.
That's true. Maybe she could turn it into like a more Earth type world again, a garden paradise.
Yeah. So that was kind of where I was going with like, oh, well, she might have some cool things to say. Ha, cool.
All serious.
Is there any tweets that came in for those guys?
Not for those two.
Not
but
for those guys.
There's another one from Timekeeper for Ariel and Jaws. He says, Ariel, oh Jaws, a year off the red sauce and fell off the wagon. Should have called your sponsor. I liked it.
The red sauce being The red sauce being like blood or something?
Yes. Yeah, he was off the sauce.
That was a good
I
one.
ate human blood.
At Blue Orin tweets in, I just want to say, you guys are amazing, all in caps.
Aww.
Thanks.
Yay. No, you're amazing.
Thank you.
You're
This is the first time I've seen a tweet from Blue Oregon, so thank you for watching. All right, so that's going to wrap up superhero tweets.
DP actually just tweeted in.
Yes?
We have one for, maybe on Mars my accent will be consistent.
For Storm. Yeah, nice.
Oh.
Burn.
Burn.
All right, so guys, we have, speaking of Mars, that's going to tie right into our first geeky news. Would you like to live on Mars? We're going to talk about that right after this commercial break. If you're watching the recorded version, we'll see you back in a second.
Welcome back from commercial break. You're geeking out with all of us on Super Geeked Up. What?
That's right. What?
It was like attitude after the commercial break.
Yeah. Wait, I'm so confused. There's no commercials?
No, not only if they're watching after the live thing.
Oh my God, sorry.
We're not seeing them right now.
She's like, this is so weird. What are you talking about?
Yeah, you guys. Oops.
We do it in post. Don't worry about it. All right, so let's kick off with some geeky news, and after that, we're going to do a fun game of it's like charades, but you can talk. All right, so speaking of Mars, this kind of blew me away. To be honest with you, I didn't even know if it was a real story, but it came from the Wall Street Journal, so it's a pretty reputable source. So hey, guess what? In 9 years from now, there's going to be a colony on Mars, folks, and this is for real. Which is this is like a science fiction you think coming real. And Total Recall, like Kristen referenced earlier, actually, is going to come real
With
here.
Nipples. I just want to remind everybody it was the nipples comment.
Right, yes.
So,
Nipples.
you live on Mars, you might have nipples. I'm just saying.
It might be people for
You have
nipples.
several. Your kids are going to grow up with, like, a lot of nipples. Okay, anyway, continue.
That was actually the lead part of the story, but okay, so moving on from that. So a Dutch not-for-profit company called Mars One is selecting people to form a colony on Mars. They've narrowed it down to 100 finalists. From that, they will pick 24 people. They will be sending them in groups of 4. The first group will go in 2024 to Mars, and then they will send another 4 people every 2 years after that until all 24 are there. You start a colony, and they're going to Mars, and you're not coming back. These people, okay, like ever. So it's a one-way trip. So I'm interested, I guess, to hear what you guys think, and also if you would even think about doing this, like going to Mars. Like I've always been fascinated by space stuff, like since I was a kid, and probably one reason why I love Star Trek and all those things, like the idea of exploring space, right, and new stuff. But dude, I'm not fucking going to Mars and living in those tiny pods they just showed. Like I go nuts, man. I think.
Oh yeah.
I feel like I'm like an earth child. Like I need the trees and the water and like I just like there's so many. Here's the thing about I'm gonna like real deep for a second here. Here's the thing about Mars. Nothing's living on Mars, so there's zero connection to like anything except the other human beings that you're there with. And I just feel like I would just feel disgusting. Like I don't know. I'm a nature person, and I feel like nature is so alive that I can never live on Mars. No, it's not even the back part, it's the part of like there's nothing there and you're living in a bubble. It's weird.
They've actually been in Canada, this whole project, because right now there are 4 Canadians who are finalists on that list, so they've been doing a lot of coverage through all the newspapers on like who these people are, why they want to go. And there's a whole age range of people who have been chosen to go and who've made it through. I guess thousands and thousands of people applied, and then they picked finalists.
I think it was like 20,000 people or something that applied.
Yeah, like a huge amount of people said, yeah, for sure, we'll do this. And yeah, I mean, some of the Canadians that they've chosen they range in age from like the early 20s right up until their 60s. So like they aren't just like focusing on young people; they're doing a whole broad range. But also, there's been a lot of controversy, sort of over the Dutch company actually, talking about technology and how if it can actually happen. And there's been a lot of controversy from actually different universities. I think some of the Ivy Leagues, maybe Harvard or Stanford, I don't know, basically said that your theories on the technology that will keep these people alive is actually wrong.
Nice.
I feel like it's one big experiment.
So there's actually...
Yeah, it's just one big experiment, and they're like, let's see what happens. I don't know, that's what I'm
thinking. Well, the other thing they were saying about it is, I guess it's, 50 million miles away from Earth, so the whole thing is, like, they are just determined against all odds to make this happen by 2025, I guess, whether or not there's any sort of technology that can get people back safely. So it almost felt like if they just waited a little bit longer, it might be a little bit better, but it just seems kind of like they're in a rush. But I don't know. I mean, I think it's just because it freaks me out to go so far away, like you said, without like anybody or anything there, and so that's kind of why I'm like, well, if you just wait a little bit longer, it'd probably be a little bit better for everybody. But
yeah, exactly.
I mean, yeah, there's a good chance these people aren't surviving that long. You know,
they're never coming back.
No,
well, that's definitely not happening.
I don't really see anything, like, if, hey, they want to do it and they want this to be part of their legacy, I mean, I don't really see anything wrong with that. I just think that, for me personally, it's like, they discovered another Earth-like planet. I forgot the name of it, but, I mean, it's much further away, but, I don't know, I'm like, Mars, of all places? I don't know. Kind of weird.
Well, it's really, I guess, the only place we can get to in a reasonable amount of time.
Yeah, but it kind of makes me... It always makes me think when I think about colonization of other planets that are not really suitable for life. It makes me think, like, what do you know that I don't know about the destruction of Earth? You know, like, what's going to happen? Because that's just, I don't know, I automatically go there. I'm like, well, why are people going to Mars right now? Because are we going to have too many people to live on this planet? Well, Mars isn't really going to help. And plus, like, I wonder just how resources even get there, because it is so far away.
Well, that's part of the issue, is that they're not going to really have, if there's any sort of emergency, help or whatever would not arrive.
The idea is probably every 2 years when the new people come, they would bring more.
So initially they have to go with everything they need.
Yeah.
Right.
Basically. And so something goes wrong.
Wasn't there too where they, like, paired people up for recreation or something? Like they had to pair people in pods together where it was like a couple or something like that. I thought I read that somewhere.
Well, I'm assuming they do. Obviously, they need people to be procreating there if they want a colony to last. Yeah.
This makes me.
But they're sending 60-year-olds, like, who are 60 now, like, so in another, like, 14 years, like, they're in their 70s.
Yeah, there's gonna be, like, imagine, like, an episode of Survivor where there's some, like, really dramatic person that everyone hates. They're gonna be, like, on the planet, and they're like, shit, we're stuck.
Oh God, I know, seriously, like.
I mean, they gotta
What do you kick them out of the pod into the? Oh, terrible.
Yeah, that's humanity for you, people.
They are. They actually are. Before they leave, they're going to do a reality show with the contestants to help raise money for it, which is a $6 billion project, by the way. It's going to cost.
Oh.
Wait, so they don't even have anywhere near that raised, right?
Right now, I'm sure they know. Of course not.
No. Kickstarter.
Kickstarter for $6 billion.
Go fund me. Come on, guys, let's do it.
A couple of things are interesting to me, though, is that in my lifetime, it would be cool, I guess, to see another planet. So we go there, because going to the moon, obviously, which was before I was born, but that was a huge event, right, for the whole planet to watch that. Mm-hmm. So that would be, I guess, quite obviously an amazing landmark for that to happen. And it is tying into kind of like a lot of the sci-fi film, right? They play in the idea of that we're using up our resources. Earth's not going to last forever. We are going to have to. I mean, that's how all those sci-fi films play off of that idea that we have to go to other planets to survive.
But what's so crazy is, like, humans, we're so aware that we're ruining the planet and we do it anyway, and then we spend money on going to, like, another planet. It's like,
instead of trying to save our own
planet. Fine, like, facepalm, whatever.
Maybe spend billions of dollars on fixing this planet.
Yeah, they're like, hey guys, we could totally fix this planet, or we could just be like, fuck it, and like, yeah, that's like the mind-boggling part to me is like, well, but this planet's still okay. I mean, granted, like a meteor can hit at any moment, but I don't know. It drives me crazy.
Yeah, I agree. One thing I actually thought was cool about this, though, is that it's not just one country. It's all these different countries coming together, which, like, before it's like the race to the moon or whatever, but now that's the one thing I really did like about it, is just that it's very international and it's just like every country kind of coming. Well, not every country, but a lot of countries coming together. You know.
That is awesome.
So do you think they're gonna have like a new language?
Alexander Martin has his own translation.
Yes, this is a great tweet.
Oh.
Share this.
Like a Martian language? Yeah.
Ooh, there's
translation.
Eat it.
Translation. Will you consider dying on Mars for the opportunity to have hashtag SpaceX, hashtag MarsSex, Million Mile High Club?
Oh my god.
Love to think of the Mile High Club.
So Tanya, you should be all over that because you're always talking about SpaceX on the show.
I know. I'm like, that's why. I'm like, of course this is what this is.
Seriously,
you prefer probably just saying, let's go into orbit, have SpaceX, and then come back to Earth, right?
20,000 people
Yeah,
are like,
I don't
have sex in space? Check. And then they're like, oh,
yeah.
wait, no.
But I wouldn't want to do like a one-way trip for that. Like, I want to have the return.
That was their first question on the forum for the Mars one. Do you want to have space and sex? Hell yeah. Fuck yes.
Fuck yeah.
There's like a little disclaimer, like, you might not come back. And they're like, people don't be.
Itty bitty writing.
All right, so transitioning from Mars to something Mars doesn't have, which is water, and that's so. Let's talk about Aquaman. And
good transition, Jeff.
Thanks, man. I try hard sometimes for these segments. Nicole, what's the Aquaman news?
So the Aquaman news is that they've actually released the information and a photo of who they cast as Aquaman. It's Jason Momoa, which you guys know from Game of Thrones, Stargate Atlantis. So what do you guys think about it? I've heard like both sides. Like some people are excited, some people aren't excited, or it's overrated. What do you guys think?
My Aquaman is Vincent Chase.
Who is that though?
Entourage.
Oh yeah, that
He's the main character of Entourage, and he plays
He plays Aquaman in Entourage.
Yeah, no, he does.
Yeah, it's his character. He plays Aquaman.
Oh,
and James Cameron's
funny.
Aquaman. Yeah.
Oh, that's neat.
That's actually really funny.
Yeah.
So I like it. I like Jason Momoa a lot on Atlantis. That's where I first saw him. I really love that show. I think so. Here's the deal. There's a debate going over this. So a lot of people make fun of Aquaman, and well, there's a good reason for that because he's kind of lame a lot of times. But but there's been two different versions of him. There's kind of the Super Friends old animated show version, and there's kind of the more Justice League animated series from the 2000s, or some of the more recent comic book versions of him, where he's kind of the king of Atlantis. He's more hardcore. He's like a badass, and that's, I think, obviously the way they're going with Momoa, making him a badass character, and I think Momoa obviously fits that well. So I think that's the right take for him in a movie franchise for Justice League and Aquaman. Otherwise, I just don't see how you do it without making it like a Batman and Robin farce situation, you know? What do you guys think? No, nobody. Like, who cares? Aquaman.
Here's the thing. I love the photo of him in the costume getup. I just don't know enough about Ollie's strong opinion because I've always thought he was just a little care.
You thought he was what?
It's a little lame. Like I was like,
oh, well, he is lame.
Yeah. So I never really got into Aquaman. So I'm like, I don't know.
You know, this picture though, he looks kind of like King Triton.
He does.
Yeah.
A little bit, which is kind of cool.
You know,
but again, I just don't know enough about him to really know. But it looks pretty good.
I feel like I'm always less concerned in these superhero movies about who they cast, because guess what? If you're in Hollywood, you know, there's like giant teams of people that cast these people for very specific reasons, and they're going to be good in the role. Like Ben Affleck's probably going to be great as Batman. Like, give him some credit. But you know, again, like they wouldn't cast somebody horribly. However, it's always the writing in the movie that gets me. Like Superman, you know. It's like great, it looks amazing, and you know it looks beautiful, and you've got these great actors, but like the writing was just poop. So
you mean Man of Steel?
What's up?
You mean Man of Steel, right?
Yeah, Man of Steel. I'm like, it was just kind of So
Ready was poop. I like that.
yeah, it was poop, and that's what kind of kills me. Like I do actually love the Avengers movies, and I think they do. Marvel does such a great job with their movies, so that's what I just have to wait and see. Like, I don't really care who's casting it. If they're good, they're good. I just want to make sure that the story is amazing.
Yeah.
So that's
Absolutely.
like, I don't care who gets cast. Don't ruin the movie.
Agreed. All right, so let's go on to something that happened on last Sunday, something big called the Oscars.
Just
Now,
a little
Tanya,
event in the industry.
yeah. We're actually not going to talk about any of the winners. We're going to talk about something else.
No. Although, I mean, there is one thing that it sort of ties to one of the winners, which we're going to talk about. So, I mean, obviously the Oscars are a big deal in the movie industry. They happen. They're a big, thing where everyone gets excited and they dress up. But there's been a big, huge push from a lot of the actresses, in the industry who have basically been shunning questions about who they're wearing, because that's usually all they're asked. Like, who did your hair? What jewelry are you wearing? What dress are you wearing? And no press really asks them, what was challenging in your role? What did you love about it? But they asked the guys about that. So there was a hashtag floating around for about I would say a couple of weeks during the whole award season called hashtag Ask Her More. And Reese Witherspoon was a part of it. Jennifer Aniston was a part of it. And just really sort of raising the bar on the questions that actresses are asked on a regular basis. And what Arquette talked about in her book, like wage equality for actresses, and it's just sort of part and parcel of that. So what do you guys think of that whole movement of asking actresses about more than their looks and their exercise regimes?
I personally, I think that's amazing. I was out of town. I got to be totally honest. I was out of town working a convention over the weekend, so I didn't pay attention to anything. But this is the first time hearing of this. I know that's super lame, but I actually think that's brilliant because, especially with the he for she movement that Emma Watson did, and there's so many things happening. And then, I did see Patricia's speech. I think that it's just so great that we're seeing something like this on social media, because for the longest time, the red carpet has just been about, like, how do you look and what are you wearing? And then they do the whole thing in People magazine or whatever of, like, who looked the best and, hot or not or whatever it is. And I think that it just, we don't do that to guys. We're like, oh, that best actor speech was amazing. And then, like, what is this girl wearing? I just think that, I think it's pretty brilliant. And I welcome that. And I'm really happy that people, not just the actresses, but people on social are really supporting that, because that means everything, to have a movement that's actually supported by the fans to such an extent, and it sounds like it was huge, is really powerful. So I think that's awesome. Yeah. I personally have never been asked what I'm wearing, but, I'm not the Oscars. Usually I'm asked I think that's like us geek girls, like we are asked super awesome questions about what we're making or what we're playing, and I think that that's why we made, I made something like the Geekie Awards, because the Oscars just seem so superficial. So this is a step up for them to do for women, and like, bravo.
I would like to say that Ryan Seacrest in particular, he made a very big point of when the actresses were coming up to him on the red carpet of not asking what they were wearing. And like, he very much took this to heart, and he's one of the biggest interviewers there is, right? In terms of that sort of. So he made a very big point of not being like, what are you wearing? He did say you look great, but he would ask them about, like, what are you working on next? What are you excited about? That sort of a thing, and that's huge. It's starting to trickle. Yeah, that's what we want to know.
I get it that they're wearing somebody and they're trying to promote. Fashion is an art, and I completely support that. But at the same time, we know that it's going to be covered in magazines and online. And so, if you have a moment to talk to a woman, I know when I used to do a lot of press interviews, I would pride myself on saying, I'm not going to ask the typical questions. I'm going to ask something really weird and obscure that I found out about this person, just so they laugh, or just so that it's different from every other video. So that, to me, sort of plays along those lines of, like, you're caring that this is a human being that you're talking to, and this is their huge moment that they're at the Oscars that they might never get in their lifetime. And this is the time we want to see them as a real person.
Yeah.
So that's
It kind of reminds me of like there's some
has-
celebrities that like I think it's like Emma Stone and Andrew Garfield like instead when they're being photographed they'll start holding up signs for like charities or like nonprofits or people's to check out because it's like look if you're gonna photograph me at least have it be for something like important like just not about like superficial stuff.
Yeah, and good for them for doing that. I think that's just awesome. Because it really shows that people do have the power. They don't need to, not do something like that. They, celebrities have all the power in the world, and I'm glad to see that they're using it to their advantage.
Yeah.
Absolutely. 100% agree. And that's why we always ask stupid, goofy, geeky questions on our
Of
show.
course you do! And we love them.
FYI, I think I'm wearing H&M, if anyone's wondering.
My God, I think
I so was. Wow, it was killing me not knowing.
I'm wearing a shirt that somebody gave me.
I think
It was like a hand-me-down. I don't even know what brand it is, so.
Yeah, I got it at like Marshall, so I think it was like.
All right, fine. I'm wearing my Thundercats t-shirt.
Oh, that wins the internet.
Thundercats!
Hell yeah. I actually would love sometimes though somebody to just give an answer to that like they're wearing some like really basic like Old Navy or I don't know or something.
Sharon Stone did that.
Oh, did she one time? That's great.
Sharon Stone, she did it at the Oscars. She did it like in the 90s. She was wearing a black turtleneck from the Gap.
That's
And the
right.
Gap like sold out the next day. Yeah, she was like, the Gap. She's like, I think the skirt's like Dior, but the shirt's the Gap.
Like, I have it in my closet. I don't give a fuck.
She's like, whatever.
Alexander Barton tweets in, Nedopak is making me think of Jean Grey in one of Logan's shirts. You do very much look like you're wearing a Wolverine shirt.
I was with him this morning, and I just had to toss what was on the floor on. Sorry. That's a compliment. Jean Grey and Logan, I'm going to take that as a compliment.
Hell yeah. Oh, man, you just made every girl, like a lot of girls jealous, man.
Please tweet that. Please tweet that, and then at Nedopak, and then I'm going to retweet it because that's.
He already got you at Nedopak, but I'm going to retweet it right now. So
All right, I gotta find it. Oh, I gotta find it. Where is it?
Okay.
Yes.
All right, so, hey, Nicole, there's something you're excited about, a reboot of a TV show, right?
Oh, yeah, and I put it on our blog. So they're doing a reboot. Well, I thought you'd be really excited about this, too, of DuckTales. DuckTales, and it's going to come on the Disney XD channel in 2017. But in the meantime, they actually have all the original series available for streaming on the Disney Channel app, and all the original characters from DuckTales will be in this new iteration of it. So that's pretty cool. And we can also we posted about it on our blog, supergeekedup.com/interact, and feel free to leave comments there what you guys think about it because I know I think it's a big deal because I've seen everyone talking about it today.
Well, it's one of those beloved, right, animated series people grew up on. And
DuckTales. Ooh. God,
I was at it was one year I think in the last year or two at San Diego Comic-Con, and they had some of the people who were like the original voice actors for all those Disney shows like Gummy Bears and DuckTales and stuff, and the whole audience sang the DuckTales theme song like. All together. Yeah.
That was like Saved by the Bell. I watched Saved by the Bell and DuckTales.
Yes.
I got home from
Me
the
too.
And then
I could do a whole freaking show.
And I was like all about One Saturday Morning. Did you guys ever do that?
Saturday morning? What's that?
Okay, so what? Okay, so it's Disney, and it's Disney's One Saturday Morning, and they had all these cartoons. It's like Recess. That was like the biggest show that I love watching, Recess, and there's a few other ones. I think Power Rangers might have been on during that. Maybe it was later, but I know it was like a huge. I just love it. It's like One Saturday Morning.
Awesome. I've never. Wait. Okay.
Pepper Ann.
What year was that?
Probably in the 90s, like 94, 95.
Oh, okay. Wow, I didn't even know about that show.
What? Well, One Saturday Morning was like a segment that they had on like ABC or whatever.
Kind of like TGIF.
Right? Yeah, it was like TGIF, and it was like all cartoons, like Pepper Ann, Recess. I don't know, it was a bunch of them. I'm forgetting all of them, but it was really cool. I liked that.
Awesome.
All right. If you were just joining us, we're not watching. We're doing it. Super Geeked Up.
So confused. What are we watching?
We're watching DuckTales. That's what we're doing right now. Actually,
I gotta go back and watch all of those. Well, maybe I don't want
really
to.
are.
I need to keep them in my.
anyway,
you have 2 years to do it, so.
That's true. We were just talking about DuckTales
Have
and
time.
a new DuckTales show coming up in a couple of years. We got it's like Charades, but you can talk coming up soon. Let's talk a little Star Wars: The Force Awakens. Again, we posted on our website. We wanted people to share some crazy Star Wars rumors. Tanya, yes, before I go and do that.
Sorry, I thought you were jumping totally away from the news. I'm like, don't forget about
No,
next
you,
week.
you
but
think I
you're
do
not
that all the time?
Well.
Sure.
Like I don't know what I'm doing or something. Well, that's true. Half the
See?
time. So let me share just a couple of my favorite of these people that posted about Star Wars and the crazy stuff that they would like to see happen in Star Wars: The Force Awakens. Mike from Fools for Hire, which is an awesome web series they've been on our show, says William Shatner will take on the role of dashing but pudgy retired starship captain turned smuggler for Jabba. All right, so he's going to take over the Han Solo role. Alexander Martin tweets in, Kristen Stewart will be the primary Sith Lord, the Master, not the Apprentice.
Oh my God.
That would be disturbing.
That's awesome.
Here's my favorite. Here's one of at Dezel's many posts he put on. You just go to supergeekedup/interact. Just read Dezel's posts. They're hilarious. But he says, in this story arc, we find out that Jeff and Yoda are in both a Sith and romantic relationship. Tensions caused between them increased dramatically over Jeff's milk addiction. Yoda finds the consumption of milk overall disdainful. The tension results in Jeff betraying Yoda's whereabouts to Jar Jar Binks while drunk on milk on Coruscant.
Wow, Jeff, you're horrible.
I know. I just
Oh my
look.
God, you destroyed the universe.
Okay, man. If you turn against milk, I gotta go to become a Sith.
No,
and
but you're
betray you.
destroying your beloved hero. Like, you love Yoda.
Well, look. Yeah, but man, look, milk's more important than Yoda.
Oh,
Yeah.
All right, I'm sure you'll be seeing
Agents of milk.
you'll be seeing all those storylines in The Force Awakens in December.
you really are kind of obsessed with milk, aren't you?
Oh, I'm 100% obsessed with milk. That's not a lie. I drink milk all the time. That's all I drink.
I love it.
Honky Tonk Buffalo. All right, people really are aware of my what I drink and what I wear apparently, because he tweets in.
I saw that.
He tweets in, Jeff's not wearing his Superman shirt. Okay, everyone, repent. The end is nigh.
Get with the program, Jeff. Everybody wants to see you in certain stuff.
Yeah, there's expectations you need to meet, Jeff.
Yeah, what are you wearing, Jeff? That's like a legitimate question for you, apparently.
I guess so, yeah. They'll start asking me that from now on.
If you change the posters on your wall, we know something is horribly wrong.
Oh, you're right. I should do that, actually, because I never change them. I have all these posters lying around from Comic-Con.
He's going to have like a Got Milk poster in the background next. Just wait. That's what we should all do.
It'll be me. We should have a picture of all of us with Got Milk.
Well, also thinking all the old Got Milk ads, we should just bombard your house with them. Somehow get your address and just everybody send Got Milk posters to Jeff.
That's a brilliant idea. I mean, if you want to give your address away, I think that's an awesome idea. Maybe
I don't know if giving my address online is an awesome idea, but
you gotta get a P.O. box address and then do that. I think that's hilarious. Come on, everybody wants to send you cool stuff. Why are you denying them?
I'm down with getting cool stuff. That's great. By all means, send it away, folks. All right. So one last piece of news is that we got some special Super Geeked Up stuff coming up next week. So first off, we will not be on Wednesday next week, and that is because the three of us will be en route to Vancouver Webfest, which we are doing Super Geeked Up live at, which we're very excited about. So no Super Geeked Up Wednesday. However, we will do it on Monday, so you're still going to get it. And you're actually going to get 2 episodes instead of 1 next week. And the reason is the IWTV Awards. So, and I'm the chairman of IWTV, and we are on Monday announcing the nominees actually for the awards. And Jonathan Robbins, who's the executive director of the awards, asked if we could do it on Super Geeked Up, a special show just for that.
That's so cool. I'm so nervous.
Oh, that's right. Actually, yeah, Kristen submitted it, so I'm hoping she's going to get a nomination for Late to the Game.
Guys.
You've been nominated before, though.
Yes. So it has been a while. Haven't done anything in a while, but so I'm. We'll see. Fingers crossed.
Yeah, fingers crossed.
For
That's
sure.
cool.
But by the way, if anybody doesn't have earbuds in, please put them in. I'm just getting a little bit of echo.
Yeah.
But anyway, so on Monday at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, we're doing the special IWTV nominee show. Okay, Super Geeked Up. So tune in for that. Go to supergeekedup.com like you usually do. It'll be up there. And we're not going to just announce the nominees though. We're going to try to make it a little more interactive and interesting. We're going to have some special web series guests on, some very well-known people from the web series world. They're going to help us read the nominees off, but we're also going to chat about some fun topics and web series related stuff along the way. And we're going to have people tweet in and all that stuff, so we're going to involve all you guys too. So hope you tune in for that, 9 p.m. Eastern on Monday. And then just 2 hours later, we will do our regular show at 11 p.m. Eastern, so a busy day for us. We're going to be doing 2 shows in a row.
Just clear your schedules on Monday
Yeah.
because you're watching Super Geeked Up.
Yeah.
And Jeff, do they know that you guys won an IWTV award? Does everybody know this? I mean, not you guys, but your fans.
Thank you, Kristen, for mentioning that. Last year Super Geeked Up did win an IWTV award.
This show, it's pretty cool. Congrats.
It was pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. So yeah, fingers crossed again. Maybe we'll get some nominations again too.
So wait, you might be nominated, so you're gonna read your own.
Yeah, that's what we did.
No, we'll have a guest or somebody read that one.
Oh, got it. Awkward.
I know it would be weird.
You're like, oh my god!
Exactly.
Or if we get to that category and we're not listed, we're like, fuck it.
No, whoops. Typo. Read that one.
Or we could just say our name in all the categories, even though they don't.
Yeah, we just pretty much wipe this.
Best dramatic series. Super
Yeah, hey, I'm all for that, you guys. I'd really.
Best children's series.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's
the one episode.
The one episode we were really good.
It was because we had a kid actor on. Yep.
That's really scary. You're like, what can we say?
No, we were doing really good. Jeff and Tanya mentioned last time that it was the creator of the show that was having a hard time.
Oh.
Yeah, but I'm usually pretty good, but everyone was very PG, so it was cool. We talked a lot of Disney stuff.
Yeah,
cool.
we talked a lot of Disney stuff.
I'm okay with that. We can talk about that all the time if you want. It's just putting that out there. Nickelodeon too, do that as well. SpongeBob.
Nickelodeon's cool. Are you Afraid of the Dark? That was an awesome show.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so there we go. There's our Geeky News. And again, so Monday next week, folks, 9 p.m. and 11 p.m. We'll be doing 2 separate shows. Please tune in then. And all right, so if you're watching the recorded version, we're going to take one last commercial break. We will be back with It's Like Charades, but You Can Talk in a second.
Woohoo! Welcome back from commercial break. You're geeking out with us on Super Geeked Up.
Awesome.
That sounds extra epic because of the weird feedback.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Going on there.
That was amazing. So we're going to play It's Like Charades, but You Can Talk. It's pretty much exactly what it sounds like. It's charades, but you can talk. So what we do is we're divided us up into teams. And both Jeff and I have a list of characters doing actions that the other member of the team has to guess. That's basically it.
Awesome. Okay.
So we have Kristen.
Sorry, to add to this, what we need to do is try to do it in character. So you are that character doing the action. You're not describing the character, okay? But you are the character doing the action.
This is hard. Okay, we're really anybody that plays Cranium, I'm down. If I know the character. Don't pick comic book superheroes. They're easy.
A good mixture of like across various genres.
Wait, who's going first?
I think Tanya and Nicole should go first, so Kristen can kind of get an idea of how it works.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Nicole, do you want to act out first?
Okay.
Okay. All right, so I'm going to close my chat.
Well, I gotta open mine. It's not working. Hang on. Ah, got it. Okay.
And I'm going to look away.
Okay.
All right. So I just gave Nicole a bunch of list of characters and actions that they're doing, and you can go in any order you want.
Okay.
Wow, these are gonna be fun.
Can I look back? Okay.
Yes,
cool.
you can.
I'm gonna say there's a little bit of delay on my camera, so hopefully this doesn't affect this too much.
All right. Well, we'll give it your best shot we can.
Okay, cool. You guys are like a second behind your voices.
All right.
I'm so nervous for you.
Are you looking at them, Kristen?
Oh, I can't see them anymore. I did see them.
Okay.
I don't know how.
Oh, they popped up for a second. Yeah, I got you. Okay. All right. So let's see. I guess what should we get? A minute? 90 seconds? What do we?
We can do a minute.
Okay. Nicole's just like, I just want this to be over as soon as possible.
I know.
All right. Cool. All right. So I'll give you a minute.
Okay.
Right,
Tell me when.
Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Go.
Snape, you need to teach me something. Because we're going to. Oh, what is this? Hermione needs
Harry Potter measuring?
Oh no, there's this like little thing that has a blue plus sign on it, and
oh my God, Harry Potter getting a pregnancy test.
Yes. Let's see.
Worried he's a father.
Yeah, you got it.
Okay, good.
Smash!
The Hulk doing something.
Oh, this stupid streaming device is taking forever.
The Hulk trying to use YouTube? The Hulk trying to use Netflix.
AOL is really stupid, and it's really hard for me to use.
Can't figure out his modem.
Time. I'll give you that one. It was the Hulk waiting for a movie to download over a dial-up modem.
Oh my God, that was so fun. Jeez.
So, all right, you got that one and the Harry Potter buying a pregnancy test. So you guys got two.
I couldn't remember stuff that Harry Potter said. I guess I could have said a bunch of other stuff, but.
Wait,
no,
Jeff,
awesome.
Jeff, you have to let me act them out. I can't guess.
All right, by all means, please do.
Okay.
So, Kristen, you need to open your chat, which is on the left side of your screen. You click the blue thing on the top.
Blue thing on the top.
On the left side of your screen, if you scroll over there.
Okay, is it the little comment button or no?
Yes.
No.
Okay, and it says comment tracker?
Nope. It'll say chat. It has a blue box with white lines on it.
Oh, where is this?
That's weird.
You know where you found
the
the Hangout toolbox? It's
okay, there we go. I got it. Okay. It was it vanished. Okay. Cool.
Okay, so Kristen, Jeff, are you acting out or Kristen, you're acting out?
No, Kristen's going to act it out.
Okay.
All right, so I'm not looking.
So much pressure.
I'm going to give you a new one. So I'm doing a line of K's to separate.
Yeah, I'll time it.
Okay, I see lots of K's.
Alexander Martin on Twitter says Jeopardy music is playing in his head right now. It's very nice. Anthony Davis thought it was the Hulk on a Hangout.
That's what I said.
Wait, I can do them in any. I can do them in anything that I want.
Any order. Yeah,
okay.
You tell me when you're ready, and I'll start telling you guys.
I'm ready.
Okay, go.
Oh, I can't get this needle in. Oh, I'm trying to make this sweater.
You're somebody knitting? Are you Captain Hook? Captain Hook knitting?
Yes. Okay. on planet Vulcan, we do not know what these hashtags mean.
Spock tweeting.
Yeah, close enough. Okay. Repeat after me. I'll be back.
The Terminator.
Do it like this. I'll be back.
The Terminator singing opera.
Repeat after me. Learn how I'm learning.
The Terminator teaching singing.
Okay, is that close enough?
Teaching the music.
Yeah.
That's close enough.
Close enough, she said. Keep going.
Okay. Oh my God. Wait. How do I?
Time's up. You guys got a lot.
We got 3, I think.
Yeah.
We got 3, yeah.
Okay, wait. What was the
horrible with impressions, but really good job.
It was a Terminator giving voice lessons.
That's close enough. Yeah.
Yeah, close enough.
That was pretty good. That was pretty good.
I like how the Terminator has such a high pitched.
I was like, that's all I noticed. That was my opera voice, you guys.
It was good.
It's my funny voice that I do. It's not really real. Oh shit. Okay.
All right.
Good job. High five.
Yes. High five.
Woo. Okay. Performance anxiety. Jeez.
Are we doing one more round or what? What do you think?
We could if you want. That's pretty fun.
All right. So I guess we'll do one more thing each. So I guess Nicole and I will also do it then.
Cool. Yeah, you gotta do it. I'm horrible at guessing though.
Oh no, wait. So Tanya's up now this time, right?
Yes. Yeah. So I'll close my eyes.
I'm at yeah.
All right. So Tanya's going to be giving the clues. By the way, guess along on Twitter, folks.
All I know is Amy Hoff really ripped into me. She's like, wow, Nicole, acting.
About your charades, you mean?
Yeah.
Oh.
Come on, Amy.
Okay.
Is it?
It was awesome. I got it.
Amy's awesome, actually. She's probably still in Ireland watching.
Yeah, she is. She's up really early.
That's true. Okay.
Anthony Davis.
Someone needs to time.
Yeah, hang on. Anthony Davis thought it was the Terminator teaching English as a second language.
I know. You know what, Anthony? It was pretty bad. So.
No, that's good. I find it pretty
go with that.
All right. So I gave this list to Tanya because there's some characters I think she definitely likes in this one. So. Let's not give you guys hints, actually. So I'll give you guys hints. All right.
Okay.
All right, Nicole. You can look now, Nicole.
Okay.
Ready? Go.
I'm gonna turn on the oven. I'm gonna mix the chocolate chips and things.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna go.
Chocolate chip cookies, baking.
I'm gonna go into and get all my Batmobile after I eat a lot of things.
Batman is binge eating. Is baking.
I'm gonna.
All right, yeah, Batman's baking.
That works.
Okay.
That works. People call me spooky, and the truth is out there, but I gotta pump some iron first. Gotta call.
Is it Mulder and he's pumping iron?
Yeah, Mulder weightlifting.
Weightlifting. Okay.
What else? Oh my God, Harry! I just got my grades back from my potions class, and it didn't go well.
Hermione failing?
Yes, jeez, yeah.
Oh crap.
That's time.
All right, I can't do this. Oh, damn
You got 3. You got 3
to
That's good.
Tanya's good at the charades. I can guess. She's better at acting it out.
I love the Hermione.
Yes.
All right, bring it, Jeff. I'm really bad at guessing, so I'm just.
All right, well, I'm very bad at acting, so we'll do great.
Woo! All right.
All right, so we need 3 to win.
Oh, I have to. How do I close my chat? Okay, close my chat.
And again, I'm looking away from the screen.
I close my chat, and I'm also looking away.
Look away from the.
Yeah, she's all good. You can paste them in there. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Tell me when I can look.
Not yet.
God damn it.
Okay, I think you can look now. It should be off.
I don't see it. Cool. I'm excited. All right. Then.
Tanya, I fucking hate you.
Oh, do I need to?
Come on, I can't even do. How do you even do this one? He doesn't even talk.
There's others. You don't have to do them in order.
Yeah, apparently that's what I'm gonna have to do. All right.
Okay, I'm ready to time if you're ready.
All right. Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, and go.
All right, you kids going to school, you shall not pass.
Gandalf. Gandalf being a crossing guard.
Yes.
Sorry.
Jesus Christ. Winnie the Pooh. I'm so depressed and sad, and everyone should get very excited about their lives, and I'm going to teach you how to do things really well, and you're
trying to be positive. You're trying to.
Is that close enough?
As a career coach, a life coach.
That's close enough. That's close enough. Yeah, that's close enough. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ. God's son.
Like Eminem, I want to be. Dropping the sick beats, I am.
Yoda as a gangster rapper.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that was awesome.
Is that time? We've already won. So.
Yeah, actually, the time's up right now.
That was amazing.
I'm guessing.
All right, we won by 1 point.
Awesome. That was fun, Jeff. That was pretty good.
Oh my God, I had no idea how I was going to do Yoda rapping until the last minute. I was like, okay, here we go.
I liked it. That was pretty good. You just gotta flip the sentences, and everybody knows it's Yoda.
Exactly. I just reversed the sentences. Good guessing.
Nice.
All right,
that was good.
Tanya, how do you expect me to do Chewbacca shining shoes?
Whatever his voice is.
Wait, yeah, you gotta be able to do Chewbacca noise.
Yeah, okay, but you're just waving your hands around. It could be anything.
You gotta put your foot up.
Oh, my foot. That was smart.
Yeah, hi.
I would like to say that whenever I do this game, like my Jeff and I have a tendency to act out all of the ones I'm thinking of, so I know all of them are possible.
Yeah, like that. You gave me that one time, that great thing about like some girl curling her hair or somebody, and I was like,
that was so funny because you didn't know what that meant. You're all, I don't know what this is.
He's like this? And we're like, what?
Brushing?
Like, how do I curl hair?
By the way, to the one Tanya was doing, Anthony Davis thought it was Batman at a buffet. Not too far off.
Yeah. And Alexander Martin was wondering how you got Mulder, Nicole. He thought it was Napoleon Dynamite.
She said the truth is out there, so that's what tipped me off.
And had to call Scully after he pumped some iron.
Scully.
Amy Hoff tweeted in, "Can Jeff use every English swear word within 5 minutes?" Yes, I can. Fuck yes.
Yeah.
And Alexander Martin tweeted in, "Gangster rap Yoda." Someone said that to J.J. Abrams.
Oh, yeah.
There we go. That's our newest Star Wars rumor for The Force Awakens. Gangster rap Yoda.
I like it. I'm down.
All right. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed that, folks. We pretty much just do it so you guys can see us embarrass ourselves. So, all right, that is going to wrap it up for tonight's Super Geeked Up. Big thanks, of course, to Kristen Nedopak from Late to the Game and the Geekie Awards. Thank you so much, Kristen, for being here. Once again, folks, you can check her out at Kristen Nedopak on YouTube to check out Late to the Game and thegeekieawards.com for that, of course. And check out all the awesome stuff she's doing. You can see her with me in person, live at a mysterious location.
In March. It's March 20. What?
Oh, stop! You're gonna get us in trouble.
In March, we're in a place where it rains, people. That was not illegal to say.
So not Mars.
Not Mars. You had to be one of those chosen few, and we are not.
So thank you, everybody, for watching live, of course. We really appreciate you tweeting in live every week. Or if you're watching the recorded version or listening to the podcast, thank you so much as well. We will not be back next Wednesday. We will be back on Monday night next week at 9 p.m. Eastern Time for a special IAWW Awards nomination show, and then at 11 p.m. for our regular Super Geeked Up show.
Woo!
Yes. All right, so please join us then. Thank you guys for watching. Until then, stay geeky, everybody. See you next week.